Welcome back again to another review of the Mill Creek Entertainment releases of the Ultraman series here from Suburia. I'm Squall Charlson, and we're going to take a quick few minutes to look at the new releases of Ultraman Orb and Geed on Blu-ray. Now, in the last video, we looked at the first two releases of Ultra Q and Ultraman, and you can watch that in the link down below. But this time around, it seems Mill Creek are releasing from both sides of the catalog. This would be like if Go Ranger and Jack were first released, and then like Lupat and Q Ranger or some of the more recent seasons in Sentai were released next. I mean, it's a really great way to find both old and new fans and getting them into these releases. But without further ado, let's get into these sets. Thank you again, Mill Creek, for sending these out early so I can showcase these for everybody here. Now this time around, we no longer, to my knowledge, have the option for Steelbook, and these sets come packaged with a normal Blu-ray case and information on the slip cover. These covers themselves are beautiful and match one another very well, a very distinct difference from the older sets. The backs of these releases, however, do look a little basic. Now, I enjoyed a simplistic look on the other sets, so this time around it's a little more plain. However, comparing these at any time to the Japanese counterparts show really how basic these are. But this is perhaps the only real markdown on these sets that I have. Out of the slipcovers, the case covers themselves are wonderful and they're different. Another nice touch. Inside we have separate disc covers again, redemption code, and another booklet for each set, including the Heroes and Kaiju episode list, as well as a section about the movies, which are both included in these sets. Now, these movies were already available at select Walmarts, which was a tad confusing when I first found out online, but if you're going to get the movie, you might as well get all the episodes to go with it too, right? The booklets, however, though, are not nearly as nice as the ones from the first sets, but they're still packed with everything you need. The menus are still static images, and my only wish for these is to perhaps be different for each disc in the future releases to easily identify when a new disc is popped in. On the discs, we already have different characters. It would be cool if those characters represented what was on the menu, and it would be easier to distinguish, like what disc you have in. Seeing as this is a newer released series, grabbing the already put on Blu-ray episodes makes this set, when compared to the previous one, a night and day difference. The audio is also really good for the basic 2.0 feed that is supplied on the disc. However, I wonder, just by looking at some of my other Tokusatsu Blu-ray releases from Japan, that if there was perhaps a better version of this audio that was either not included or even released to Mill Creek, since most include Dolby HD or better sound mixes for home theaters. Makes you wonder. Another thing that seems to be excluded from these sets are special features. Both movies were released with extra discs that contained a plethora of other features, and I would have liked to see, I don't know, like the making of these movies. I also believe the subtitles from this release are the ones that were on Crunchyroll, so it's pretty solid in terms of translation. Only subtitles on the discs are in English though. Now for the price point, supporting stateside released Tokusatsu has never been easier. These are two great seasons, one I've been trying to watch for years but could never get time or the proper quality releases to actually sit down and just watch it. So it's really great I have these available now to buy. And they look great and even sound good too. And again, for the price points, these are no-brainers. And I can understand it might have been harder for some to get into, say, Ultra Q or Ultraman, those earlier seasons, but Orb and Geed are great jumping points, and since they're sequential, you can watch these both back to back and easily become an Ultra series fan. Now, there has been some talk about the first sets having corrupted episodes, and if that has been present on these sets as well. And as of right now, watching through, I've not seen any such corruption on any of the discs in these two sets that I have. In terms of newer seasons, which ones are you most interested in getting on Blu-ray? Let me know in the comments down below, but I think for myself personally, it would probably be Rube, RB, whatever. I haven't seen the whole thing, but I do know that it's coming out earlier next year, and I'm super excited to actually get to sit down and watch all of it. But I want to hear from you. What do you guys want to see? Thank you for watching again. I can't wait to see these in the wild. It was a little bit of a freak out moment for me when I saw Ultra Q and Ultraman Steelbooks at my local Best Buy. But I will see you all next time, right here, same place, same channel. See ya.
Shout out to all the Patreons that are helping support me and the channel, especially a Frozen Traveler, Timothy Cardenas, Randy, Soundboard, Big Dog Steve, Damien Busker, Kiara Katsune, Canavada RX, and Ben Bartholomew. Thank you guys for supporting the channel, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.